there. Come shop the twice a year clear out sale with me. I'm Cadence Kidwell, proprietress here at Fuzzy Goat in Thomasville, Georgia. And you can see all that I'm talking about at fuzzygoatyarns.com and click the banner up above because everything I'm talking about is in our twice a year clear out sale. So I had to make a list and I had to bring a big basket because I'm going to shop the sale. Now, last year, twice a year we have a sale. So last December, I chose the yarns for my Barberry sweater out of the sale, which I love the way my sale sweater turned out. And then everybody wanted to make, not everybody, many of you wanted to make the exact same one, but because they were in the sale, we didn't have the exact same ones anymore. I even kind of had to piece a few things together. I can see my reflection and things are a little cattywampus there, which they will inevitably be for me anyway. I used DK in the body and then didn't have enough DK, so I used worsted for the ribbing and the button band. And so this is a sale sweater. So let's see what kind of sale sweaters we can put together this time around. So yeah, I got my big basket. Funny side note, these baskets are as old as the shop. I am completely spatially challenged. I've mentioned that several times to you guys when we were buying shopping baskets for the store. I thought, okay, what is this? I don't even know. 17 inches maybe? I'm like, what is 17 inches? That's a good size. And these came, and every time I look at them, I just laugh because I thought this would be a really good shopping basket for the store. And occasionally they do get used that way. But mostly we use them for display or now because I know I'm going to need a bunch because I'm planning mini sweaters. So I got my little list going. I'll have all the links up so you guys can just kind of shop with me and see what I'm going to do. So let's turn this a little bit while we shop in here. Okay, so the first one I have in mind is Alegria. This one here, this one in Juanita. I love this color. It's kind of a coral color. It's super fun and happy and solid, which is what I'm looking for because I want to make Posy by Tin Can Knits. And I'm going to need just one skein because I'm going to make the smaller size in that. But I love that kind of strong graphic lace. It's not too pointy. That's my personal preference. So I'm going to get some of the Alegria Grande, which is right now, of course I pick up one that does, it's $30.40. And I love this Juanita and it's by Manos. And I love just the slight variation in it, but not too much. Like I love this bright idea, but it would get lost. It would overcome the pattern in there. I could have also chosen this one here. This one is Tahiti, which is also lovely, but I've really got my eye on this one. So I got that in there. Then we've got some other Alegria Grande in the sale. I'm sorry, Manos in the sale. And that is Franca and this cupcake. I've just really been enjoying that. I'm trying to add in a little bit more purple into my wardrobe, but I also like that it has rust in it, so it'll go with my rust shirts and t-shirts because I think this vest here, this Aster vest, would be really great. Super cozy. I like a good vest in this weather, especially for a bulky, because I can wear it more seasons because it doesn't get super cold here. So I'm going to need 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count and talk to you at the same time. So I got those in my basket also. Woohoo! All right, this one I'm super excited about because I have made this pattern before. Halu. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. It is one of my very favorite sweaters to wear. It is a V-neck, which for me are a little harder to find. It's a Caitlin Hunter pattern, and I love this baubles and this lace around there, and I've done that in sport before, but it calls for a DK, and I'm in love with this green emerald here of once worsted. It's a very thin worsted, so it's going to work up just fine as a DK. And I'm going to make that. Isn't that fun? All right, I'm going to need 6 of those. And even though I've got lots of patterns already listed up for me, I'm going to end up, I was saying to Melissa when I was leaving, I feel like I'm storing up for 7 months worth of knitting. So those are some of the pattern choices that I've got, but I've got some other stuff that I've got my eye on over here in the sale too. I bought this for the shop because I just loved it. And so it's in the sale now. So I'm going to get one of these. I'm going to get a Dolly Parton paint by number. It was 50 and now it's 40. And I just think that's going to be so much fun. I just love Dolly Parton. She just, you know, really stands up for her values and is as inclusive as she can be, especially as you know, an icon like that. I just really admire her. Okay, let's come back into here a little bit more because I got some other pieces. So I would say that I would get this out of the sale, but I did just get an orange one. Melissa has a bag like this, and I've been watching her come in and out of the store with it for over a year with all her projects in it. And since I have more projects that I'm bringing back and forth, because I like to show you guys what I'm working on, I have popped on one over there in orange. And so this one particular color here is in the sale. And I'm having a lot of fun just piling my projects up in there. And yet there's still a pocket here that I can put like my keys and my phone in. But over here is Clementine Hunters. And I have one ongoing right now. I love her artwork here. Clementine Hunter is, she lived in Louisiana from, I got the years on here, 1886 to 1888. And she does these beautiful artworks. She's no longer living, but the proceeds from these projects go to her estate and the causes she cares about. And I have one that I'm slowly working on, and it's going to look great on my wall in my house. It's kind of, I live in an old house with very tiny, a lot of beadboard. I kind of think of it as Coconut Grove Cottage. I grew up near Coconut Grove in South Florida. And so I think she needs a companion next to it. They're going to be framed and look great on my wall. So I'm going to get this out of the sale too. All right, basket. I still got room in my basket. So let's see. Let me check my list. How am I doing here? All right, Milo. Milo is back over here. Milo. Where's my? Okay, so I did just finish my licorice twist vest, which I love and I've worn on repeat a lot. I made mine a little bit shorter and I made my neckline a little bit deeper. But I'm looking at these yarns here in the sale, and Milo is what the pattern was written for, this licorice twist vest. And so I like, even though this is a yellow green and on camera it may look like it's really similar, it's different enough that I'm loving this kind of flaxen color here. It's called Pollen. And according to my list, because I've done my research ahead of time, I'm going to need 3 of these. We don't have the new price marked on there. They are, but they will when you ring them up. They are $30.40, and I'm going to need 3 for a new Milo vest. Again, I love a vest because I get to wear my knitwear, but it's not as warm as a sweater, and I can wear one of my thin cotton button downs. Okay, so back over into this other corner. It's definitely a Monos heavy shopping list, and which is fine with me. I love Monos. They're a great company. I love working with them. I love everything they do. They fund a women's cooperative in Uruguay. It's Monos Still Uruguay, and they just do great things for their employees and for their region. And so I feel very proud when I'm wearing them. And I want to use Silk Blend, and I want to make this vest here. This one is called Cane. We got the link up there. I think that's going to be really pretty. And this is where I'm going to venture into some more purple. Also in my wardrobe, I'm going to use this plum here. This Silk Blend just has lovely drape Melissa's eyeing some of this too. And what color is this one that Melissa's looking at? Melissa's looking at this one here that is Bing Cherry. But I'm looking at this plum because I think I need one just a little dustier. And I'm going to need 6 skeins of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know I have another. We have some more down below, so I'm going to have to go down there and get it. I have to remember to do that so I can fill my basket. Okay, so I'm going to make that cane. So I think that's it for my planned projects. But there's some other stuff that I'm eyeballing here in the sale that I'm going to take advantage of. And one is this Fuzzy Goat drawstring bag. I just love this bag. I love it for squishing my projects down in my bag. It's got a little Fuzzy Goat head on the side. We are updating our logo. So the things that have this head on it do need to be retired, be vintage. And so this drawstring bag is really great. They were made for us in the South, and we were really glad that Donna sewed those up for us. It has a gusset, of course. If I had anything to do with it, it's going to have a gusset. So I'm going to get one of those. Oh, yeah, that's going in my bag. We have more. I'm not showing you anything that's the last of it. I'm also going to get some sachets. So sachets, we've got those in the sale. I keep carrying these because I love them. I think you guys should love them too. They don't always work out in terms of a big seller. So then they go on the sale and then I forget and I get them again. And so the cycle just continues. But I love these. These are hand put together in California. She uses great fabrics. You get a bundle. And the thing about sachets is not only do they smell good, these are lavender, but moths don't like strong scent. So you think mothballs and think, oof, and you don't want your clothes to smell like that, but you don't want the moths either. Lavender does the same thing. So I'm going to get a set of these because I particularly love that pattern. And I think you can never have enough. So speaking of retiring, this one makes me a little sad, but yes, it is time since we're going to update we're just updating a few of our colors of our creed, what we stand for, as well as our goat logo. So our Fuzzy Goat tote bag, this is the bag that Madeline carries back and forth every day. It also is a great canvas bag, has a nice, it actually has a bottom piece stuck down in there, and then this wide gusset. And they're made by Work Shelter, so it's an ethical factory in New Delhi, India, that employs women, and they just did an amazing job. But it's time for our tote bag to retire. And then something else that's in our sale that I'm really excited about, and I just can't believe they're still here, my luck. I had collected during COVID vintage tea towels. And I wanted to make notion bags out of them because I had one that was made out of vintage tea towel, and I love that. So I collected a lot of them, and then I couldn't find anybody to sew them up for me. I can sew, but that is not well enough and fast enough for somebody to buy one. And so then come, a couple years down the road, we found Jenny and Honeybee Fabrications, who sews our amazing Billy bags, and the kid. And I said, Jenny, can you sew these up? So I just gave her my whole lot. I had collected lighting fabrics, backing fabrics, and so she made up these. And so the ones that we have left are the ones that are from New Orleans. So they're New Orleans style tea towels. This is a little depiction of Antoine's, and it has a little Fuzzy Goat logo on there. So look at that. I have did I shop my list? Oh, hats. I want to get some hats for my family. We have a couple different versions, and I'm going to get some hats while we still have them before we update those as well. See Thomasville on the back. I love this particular brown color. We got a really cute bucket hat over there. And look at that. I can still carry my basket. So this is what I'm buying in the sale. I am wearing one of our French market skirts. So in case you were wondering what they look like, it's super fun. My dearest friend Elizabeth has many of them, and she has always said they're like boxer shorts, but for women that you could wear in public. So I just love them. And Dee has this slightly longer length now. And so I don't have to wear it. I would wear them before a little lower on my hips. And this one I can wear right at my waist. And it's super comfy. Lots of room to expand in. And should you think it's just a regular drawstring skirt, she's very carefully figured out how to sew those pleats so that it lays nice and flat and doesn't, like, you put it on and it goes poof out to the side. Just love it. And then my yarn, my knitwear, but it's not knitwear, it's crochet, is 1,000 Kisses by CJ Brady. And it would be great in a, let me grab it. It'd be great in this Bright Idea because that pattern would hold up in this, but also any of these really great once fingering yarns that we have, lots of solid colors that you could do that. In fact, you could even use that emerald and make one very similar. There's another shade of green down there too. So thanks for watching what I would buy in the sale. And I can't wait to look and see what you would buy in the sale and what great deals you can put together. We'd be happy to help you out. That's what we come to work every day to do. It's not even called work. It's just a joy to be in this virtual and real space with all of you lovely makers. Thank you.